Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back, Za Nyimbo podcast, and then when we're here, we're chilling with legends in the game, people who've been making the art enjoyable. You know, if you go out there and you're dancing, you're loving music, it's because some people sat down and spent hours to create that experience that you're experiencing. And we don't wanna waste much of your time. Today I'm chilling with one of the biggest DJs in the land. He just won an award, big shout out to the homie. DJ Maaz is in the building today. Yo, what's up? Welcome, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be like an award-winning DJ in the country?
It feels amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When they announced my name, I didn't believe it was me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, that was my third nomination. I got nominated in 2023.
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
2025, I was like, I need to push this really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand it's a whole process, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, when I got nominated in 2023, it was like, it was something big, But then at some point, everybody who's nominated is a winner. Yeah. So what happens is that when they announced the winner of that year, 2023, of course, I was a bit disappointed. But it's just part of the journey, It's just part of the journey. A nomination is also a win.
Yes.
Yeah. So you get nominated, it's still a win, right?
So 3 nominations and you only got to win in 2025.
5, exactly. So it's a whole process. You need to push a lot. And the whole system of Maso Awards, later on, I will explain that. But the whole system of Maso Awards is really based on the people and their votes.
So it's the people who determine who's going to win.
Exactly. It's mainly the people who determine who's going to win, and the most important process is the nomination round. The nomination round, if some artists push themselves during that nomination round,
they'll probably win.
They'll probably win, because it's very important. It's very important,
This is like voting for presidency. It's the people.
Exactly. It's
depending on how much
exactly.
ground or how much in people's faces you are.
Yeah, exactly. So I was playing for Hideout before, playing for Genovese, Nexus, King's Landing, and then other festivals like Beerland. Before everything, I started at Hideout. I was out of the country. I started my career in 2015, but I was out of the country for a few years to gain experience. Yeah. So
like let's stop right there.
Yeah.
You were out of the country.
Yes.
And then came to Malawi.
Correct.
And then you started DJing.
Yeah, I started DJing.
Is it a thing that is in your family, or this is just a passion that you picked on along the way?
No, it's just me in the family.
Yeah.
It's just me in the family. It's a passion I picked on along the way. But I had this in me, like, from the start. Yeah. Even during my high school days, I used to DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what really what was the first encounter for you? Like, did you go somewhere here in a club, or you went to an event and then you picked on a controller and then started DJing? Or
okay. I first started out at Living Room.
Yeah.
Right. The previous, as in the place which is Cafe 92 right now.
Yes.
So it was in 2015 when I started this whole thing, and I just had a laptop.
Yeah.
There was this manager. His name was Anair, and of course the late Robert.
Yeah.
Jam's brother.
Yeah.
And Patrick, Jam's brother as well. They were managing the place. So I spoke to them. I was like, listen, can you give me a chance on New Year's? Right? And they were like, yeah, sure, come through. I went. I started DJing at Living Room. Right? And after New Year's, I just became regular there, because they just liked my music selection.
Yeah.
Until I met DJ Slomo.
Yeah, DJ Slomo.
Yeah, DJ Slomo. So when I met DJ Slomo, he came to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, Maz, you know what? Your music selection is good, but the way you're transitioning, it hurts my ears.
You said that?
Yeah, it hurts my ears, right? So I have to go stand outside because it's very bad.
What?
Yeah, it's very bad. And I was like, okay. For 2 weeks, I remember this very well. For 2 weeks, I was really furious. I was like, what is he saying?
Why would he say that
Yeah,
to
why
me?
would he say that to me? And stuff like that. And I was like, come on. Well, what's going on here? Then I also made a special folder. It says kill Slomo, you know, like as in all the hot tracks were in there,
Yeah.
you know. So then after 2 weeks, there was a certain point where I saw him play. And that time we just had laptops. I had a laptop. Slomo had a laptop. VJ Ice had a laptop. Him and VJ were playing using Virtual DJ in 2015, back to back. And I was just standing behind them and I was like, what are these guys doing? I was like, okay.
You were not using any software by then?
No, just Virtual DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
like for
Virtual
you.
DJ. Yeah, I
So
was
you were
using
just
Virtual.
Yeah, you were just checking what they were doing.
Yeah, I was just checking what they were doing. And I was using Virtual DJ, but there were some big loopholes.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, let me humble myself. Maybe the guy is saying something right. I was like, Slomo, teach me, you know. So he's like, no problem, I'll teach you. We started practicing after the club used to get empty around 3-4 o'clock, at least 1 hour. He used to be like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I realized that he was right. My transitions in the start were really, really bad.
Yeah.
All right. It was like an amateur playing, like, what is this guy
happening?
doing? Yeah. All right. There is something known as beats per minute, right? Which is the
BPM,
tempo.
yeah,
Yes.
BPM,
which is the
BPM,
tempo
yeah.
of a song. So I would mix like a 98 BPM song with 110 BPM song.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So with Slomo's guidance, I started practicing and I started getting more good at it. And once I, got the hang of how a good transition is done, it became an addiction. Yeah. So since then, I've just been, practicing, getting my things right until to a point where transition was no more an issue for me. Yeah.
All right, bro. I mean, this is an interesting story and background. How did you find yourself in like a midst of? Because this industry, most of the times, we see a lot of like Malawians doing it.
Yes, correct.
When I say Malawians, I mean like we're talking of like VJIs.
Yes, correct.
These other guys as well.
Yeah, Mativirus.
Yeah, Mativirus. And all of these other guys that are in the night of King of the Night.
King of the Nights. Yeah, Flame. Yeah, Ruby.
Flame, Ruby. These guys. How did you find yourself in a circle of like that industry? Like when was the first encounter you'd like to work with VJ Ice and DJ Slomo?
DJ Slomo.
Yeah.
DJ Slomo, I started working with him in 2015.
Yeah.
As we met.
So you've been going with these guys.
Same goes with VJ Ice.
Yeah.
Same goes with Ruby. Flame, I met him at Cockpit. I met him at Cockpit. Those days, Cockpit was
one of the biggest places.
Yeah, was the biggest, one of the best clubs. Yeah. So I met him at Cockpit. So I was like, who is this? So Slomo told me that this is Flame. And Slomo started introducing me to most of the people. Like there's DJ Crystal, right? And some of them I met myself. Like there's DJ Wayne. Yeah. Also, he has a good background with the radio and TV channels.
Yeah.
So these guys, I got to meet them when I started going out and I started getting exposure of different places. Yeah. But before, it wasn't all that saturated. It wasn't all that saturated. I mean, you could literally count all the DJs in numbers. That okay, there's this DJ, there's that DJ, right? But right now, it's because of social media. Each and every DJ has been highlighted.
People know this.
And there's a variety of options.
So how does that like affect the business wise? Because I know it's business also.
Yes, correct, 100%.
So I would like you to like highlight for someone who's watching and they want to understand the DJing market space. How does it work?
Okay, so in Malawi we have enough space to accommodate everyone, and everybody can be winning. You know what I'm saying? Whether let's come to the pay later on. I'll go to the pay later on, but like in terms of winning, everybody can be winning because there are so many places that people can apply to, go to play for, you know. There are so many clubs, and there are so many restaurants, cafe, and right now what's trending more than clubs are the cafes, you know. So what they can do is, first of all, express themselves on social media, because that's how I got to express myself. You know, reels, content, that's like a must these days, right? When you go to places, you need to start interacting with people, not just look at your screen, you know. So of course it's there's a lot of competition, but then you have to stand out. And what are you standing out with? That counts.
That's
exactly, that counts, because nobody would just like a DJ who's just looking at the screen and doing his work, right? They want somebody
you have to
who's
interact
exactly,
with people.
who's talking to people, you know, calling them on stage, you know, pointing fingers at them when the song is like hyped, you know, stuff like that. So basically that's how you have to make yourself unique, right? But again, in terms of business, it also brings a lot of I should say backlash, because now it's like an open market, right? I would like to call it a free market, because everybody has their own rates of what they are charging, right? So at the end of the day, they if somebody is charging, let's say 100,000, there are people who would find out that, oh, okay, if he's charging 100,000, let me charge 50. Exactly, correct. So and that's what kills.
It kills the market.
That what kills the market.
So what's the like the standard rate right now?
Okay, the standard rate right now within the city. Right. It's like within Lilongwe, it's for us DJs, right? The ones who you always see on the poster. It's usually starting from 150 to 400,000. Yeah, between that range. From 100 to 50 to 400,000.
How long is that set?
That set is usually for 3 hours. Maximum 4. You see. So it also depends on the understanding with the organizers, with the venue owners. You see. So they're like, I usually have a very good understanding with the venue owners. So I play a long set. I usually play a 3-4 hour set, sometimes even 5.
Set.
Yeah, sometimes even 5. Because
5 hours set.
Because sometimes it's just fun. It's when you're in the zone. You're just in the zone. But of course that also kills the market, because then you're not
you're not sticking
exactly.
to the time.
To the time.
So people are saying, will start you pay 150, you play for 5 hours. So
yeah, exactly. Correct. So it I don't want to make that a habit now. You know, so within a certain amount of range, we're going to play a certain amount of time. And if the time extends, that means extra charges. We have to bring that into the industry, because DJing, I would say that DJing is one of Malawi's backbone in the music industry. It's very, very important, because let's say you're having a festival, right? An artist comes there, performs for an hour, 2 hours, let's say 3 hours maximum, right? After that, who's handling the crowd? It's the DJ, right? Till the morning. So it's a very important field, whereby it's important to understand what's the value of a DJ.
Facts.
And we are fighting for that right now. It's not just me. There's Mighty Virus, there's VJ, there's DJ Wayne. We are all going through that direction with our own mindset, and we're definitely going to meet at the top. So we're Mighty Virus with his jam sessions. That's what he's trying to do. He's introducing the DJ culture. You see? Us guys with our festivals, of course our festivals still involve artists, right? For example, Drink Sember. That's our festival. That's a festival done by the DJs.
So it's strictly DJs doing that no,
festival. But we hire artists, because it happens in Zuzu. And again, the word artist has been just, you know, in Malawi, we say an artist is a singer, right? But a DJ is also an artist. A person who does paintings is also an artist. You see? So basically the vocalists, the singers, we have to hire them, because for a show to, you know, to sell out its tickets, for us to get some good revenue generated, because people are yet to understand the DJ culture in Malawi.
So what's the biggest challenge right now? Like something that you'd want to see change, you know, in the game, so that maybe this career should be more more interesting for people to pursue. You know, like if you'd say something right now, someone who's watching, or the ones that book you guys, if there's one major thing that you'd like to see change, what would it be?
All right. For the people who are watching, and for the people who like want to pursue this path, the main thing I would say is keep your ego aside, learn. Because when you learn, and we are ready to teach. I do teach other people as well, right? So we are ready to teach you. We are ready to work with you, right? As long as you are willing to learn, right? So it's for the people who really want to succeed in this field. When when it comes to DJing, when it comes to making a living, right? And for the organizers and for the owners of the venues, I would say that, okay, consider paying your DJ good, because your DJ is the one who keeps that vibe.
So what is good in your case? Like for you to say, you know what, I think today I got a good deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what is that?
So
how does that look like?
Within Lilongwe, if you're booking a DJ on a regular basis, let's say I'm supposed to go to a venue 4 places, 4 times a week. So at least 150 to 200,000 per night, whereby I'm motivated. I know that in a month I've saved at least 600,000, which is okay. If something happens to my gear, I can get it fixed. If I want to upgrade, I can think of upgrading after saving for a couple of months.
Yeah, because these controllers
are very expensive. Are very expensive, because just like the one you have on your wall right now, that's going close to 1.2, 900,000.
Yeah.
So imagine the bigger
You guys
decks.
use the big ones.
Yeah, the big ones. So
those are like 3 million.
Exactly, 3.5.
Yeah.
You know, and above.
Yeah.
And above, because a normal FLX 6, Flex 6 at Hi-Fi Electronics, it's for 6.5.
It's gotten to that point.
Yeah, 6.5.
So if that thing breaks,
yeah, you're gone.
You cannot even pay to get it fixed.
Yeah, you cannot,
because the money that you're getting from the gigs is not as much.
Correct. Correct. It's that's
so
how.
Basically we need to like come to a place where
exactly
the charges match the caliber of the equipment that you're bringing to the to the event.
Correct.
So how do you guys survive? You know, if because it feels like
a very good question. Very good question. It feels okay. To survive, it's difficult if you're just doing it out of DJing. But I have seen people make their living out of it, right? A good example is there's DJ Wayne. He started his Wayne plug through DJing. There's DJ Flame. You know, his car, he's upgrading himself with new gear, his education, you know, it came out from DJing. Then there's Ruby, one of the pioneers in this game. Yeah, he had equipment, he was hiring equipment, he was also DJing. So when you're clever with your money, you will know exactly where to put it, right? And the way we are surviving is that we are not just doing DJing. Like I do work from Monday to Saturday. Yeah, I do work. I do take care of my business, and it gives me the major income. The DJing is like more of a side income. Though I like DJing and I want to make it
the main thing.
Yeah, the main thing.
But until then,
I have to focus on other things. But they are okay. We're just looking at the club side and the festival side, yeah. But there are places where you can get a lot of money when you're DJing. For example, weddings and corporate events. These pay really good. But they don't come as often. They don't come as often.
Yeah,
correct. They don't come as often.
So moving forward, like what should we expect from people like you guys? Because you know, if we check the industry outside of the country, it's booming. You know, you get people, you get to see DJs like doing tours, you know,
Yes.
where they go to Europe and they do sets there.
Yes, correct.
Like what's the setup like in Malawi? Where are we, and where are you guys going in terms of like the industry?
Okay, in terms of the industry is growing. Just like as you have noticed, the side of music is growing. Back in the days, 2015, right? My set used to be more of South African music and the white boy music. Then later on, as times went through, right? Mostly, I play Malawian music. So most part of my set, I should say, 60 to 70% of my set is Malawian music.
Yeah.
You know, and from there onwards, the rest is South African, the white boy kind of music, the hip hop. You know, but it's mostly Malawian music.
Yeah, so people would say, you know, you guys also influence hits.
Yes.
You know, like the songs that are going to get famous in the country.
Yeah.
Or within a set period of time. It's the DJs. That make sure that the songs out there are being listened to, or people are dancing to those tunes. Right now, with your perspective, or from your perspective, what genre do you think is making the most, you know, buzz in the country?
Okay, there are two that really work out really good. One is the type of Afrobeats kind of genre, you know, Afrobeats, whereby, you know, you have songs like Praise Umali, TNE, Kell, Loss, you know, stuff like that. That kind of beat, you know, you know what I'm trying to say. It's the flow. Tempo. It's a tempo from 95 to 105, somewhere between there. And the reason I call them like Afro beats is because they have the same vibe as any other Afrobeat around the world. You know, so that is really good. I mean, it's always a vibe. And then number two is Amapiano.
Definitely.
Amapiano. So that's one place where artists are getting well known.
Where do you think we should go as like in terms of music right now? Because those are like just two genres, but there's so many in the world. You know, I know there are like events outside the country.
Yes, correct.
In our where they just do maybe hip hop. And people are gonna show up just to vibe to hip hop. You know, where people just go and do DJ like R&B sets, and it's packed. Where they're just doing house. So as a country, where do you think we should go, like moving forward?
Okay, I will tell you this based on the vibe of the people who I play for, right? So I interact with a lot of people whenever I'm playing, right? And I find that you know, the old South African, is it Gom? Is it how you call that Gom, right? Where there was like Heavy K, Prince KB, stuff like that, you know. That's the kind of music. Destruction Boys. That's the kind of music people really, really like by the end of the night. And I can play that for hours. People won't get bored.
Will be dancing.
People will be dancing. And especially maybe it brings them like something like nostalgia.
Nostalgia. It's like like going back to memory.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then it's always a vibe. It's always a vibe. So, as a country, it's always going to be mixed. It's always going to be mixed, as in you are going to play hip hop, you are going to play Afrobeats, you are going to play Amapiano, 3-step, then Gomp, Afro House. You know, so it's always going to be a mixed crowd, right? You cannot specify your party by just putting one genre. People are going to get bored really fast. They're going to get bored really fast. Yeah.
So what's the best advice you can give a young DJ? One of your tricks, like if there's a pro tip that you can give an artist or a DJ right now, what would it be? Like they want to start doing their own sets, Janjani. What would be your pro tip to them right now?
The number one thing for me is always transitions. When your transitions are good, you start coming up with your own style, and you start building your own signature moves with your transitions, right? And then the second part is social media. always put content, whether it's small, whether it's whether it's small or whether it's big. Always put content, because content will keep people engaged. Yeah.
How do you monetize your stuff? I mean, like right now, when you do post on social media, you get flagged with this, your copyright, blah blah blah. So your sets as a DJ, how are you able to like go online and not get flagged?
Okay, currently I'm just using the social media platforms to post my reels. Like for example, TikTok, there's X, but I don't use X that much. There's Instagram and Facebook, which I heavily use with TikTok. And usually the videos I'm uploading is me playing live. So there's always background sound of people talking, and of course of the music. And there's always, that sound whereby your content does not get flagged. So it's okay, because they actually know that, okay, this is live. He's playing live. There are people talking.
You're not like using it for your...
exactly. I'm not using it for my for my own personal use. I'm just showing them what I'm doing with the music. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but then I do want to get into production, because that's the main thing. A DJ who's producing has more opportunities and has a bigger scope to go out and perform internationally, unlike a DJ who is just a DJ. Yeah.
True.
Yes. Correct.
So how does that look like for you?
Soon I need to start learning. I need to start learning how to produce music. I need to start learning how to use different softwares. So I am talking with a few other people that, okay, teach me. But then now with time and the economy of Malawi, of course I'm not able to do it, but it's in the pipeline and I am going to get there. 100%.
Which ones are your top 5 or top 5 songs right now?
Top 5 songs right now. Okay. Strictly Malawian.
Strictly Malawian.
Okay, strictly Malawian. So they Saint. Wait, they Saint. The song's name is Too Much. You have heard it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There's Kell. The song's name. There are actually 2 Kell songs. Loss and Mochedo. And let's go a little bit on Amapiano and 3 step. Faramoti. Okay, Father Mori has a lot of hits.
He's got a lot of hits.
Yeah, but okay, Father Mori and Trappy Beats Weekend.
Yeah.
That's one song I usually play. And of course, Joe Icon. Most of his songs that he's been releasing recently. Yeah,
they're hits.
Yeah, they're hits.
Who do you think is one of the artists that we should look out for? As a DJ, sometimes you guys have got an ear set.
Yeah.
But this guy is the banger. Do you have anyone in mind that you can say, you guys should look out for this kind of artist?
Okay, upcoming artists. That's a good question. It's got me thinking. All right, there are upcoming artists like there is Oana. She has got a very nice voice.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if I can put Quest over there, but no, I don't think Quest is upcoming.
No,
right?
Quest is not upcoming.
Not upcoming. But what else? I think Oana. Let's just go with Oana.
Should look out for Oana.
Yeah, we should look out for Oana.
Yeah, Oana is dope. Now. I mean, she's really incredible. And I think for me, the last question would be, if you were to choose an all-time favorite controller for a DJ, which one would it be?
All-time favorite controller. That's going to be the CDJ 2000 or the CDJ 3000s, because I've just started my career in the CDJs, right? So I got the 350s recently. And I'm like, okay, using CDJs is a whole new level. Plus, when you go outside of the country, you're performing at different clubs. It's the CDJs
the standard,
that work for you.
They'll ask for it, and
exactly.
They're coming for it. For DJs when they're coming to Malawi, that on their tech rider they ask for CDJs.
Yes.
So what's the difference like between CDJs and the models that are like before that?
Okay. within CDJs or CDJs and controllers?
And controllers, basically.
Okay, so CDJs are basically like the 350s are just being upgraded. You know, they have more functions, looping functions, hot cues, you know, so they're just being upgraded. And a controller is one whole set which makes it easier for you to...
It's like you're limited to...
Exactly, but you're not so limited because there are controllers which are very, very big.
Yeah.
Right, and they do work as CDJs. It just depends on your choice, right? Controllers do have hot cues. You know, these latest CDJs are just getting hot cues right now.
I see.
Right? So yeah, I mean, like at a certain level there is a difference, you know, but then when it comes to mixing, the bass is always the same. Yeah, the bass is always the same. If you're using whether it's the SB3 or
the smallest,
the smallest controller,
you
will know how to DJ on a CDJ.
All right. So when is your next performance? Like, if you want to come, okay, your usual spot and your next big event. What are we looking at?
Okay. Usual spot is Nexus.
Yes.
Currently, I was at Genovis, but I left Genovis due to some reasons with the management.
Yeah.
But Genovis is the place which brought me onto the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now I'm at Nexus. I've stopped at King's Landing.
Yeah.
I stopped at King's Landing like in December or November. Yeah. And the big events that are coming are going to come after Ramadan.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't play during the month of Ramadan.
Yeah.
Right. It becomes very hectic because of fasting and you know, the routine is like we have to wake up in the morning like at 3:30, 4, have our meal before we start fasting. Then in the evening we open our fast between 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then we have to go for prayers. So with that kind of routine, late nights it becomes really hard for me.
Hectic.
So after March, you're going to see more shows that DJs are going to put there, especially me and my team. There's Wayne, there's Muchi, there's Slomo. We are coming up with something. And then, of course, the Blantyre people, there's DJ Boo, there's Mighty Virus, really good friends. So I'm in touch, and then we're going to come up with something, you know, big. So look out for the shows. And it's going to be really entertaining because it's going to be more of DJ-centric.
Yeah.
It'll be based on DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
What's the like the last thing you wanna tell young DJ who's watching you right now and they really wanna take on this path, and they would like to know what they need to have to start?
Okay. I would actually tell them that the first thing, as I said, put your ego aside and let's work as a team. Let's learn. The learning curve never ends, right? I can till today I cannot say that I know it all. There's always something different that I listen to. There's always something different that I learn, right? So the learning curve never ends. The other thing I would like to say is that reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out. Okay, you have to. When you reach out, you're going to ask questions. You're going to know the no's in the house, how to, you know, perfect the art of DJing, right? And at the end of the day, I would also like to tell them that we are ready to help. It's not that we it's not that we are arrogant or, you know, we are pompous with our thing. No, we're ready to help. I've bought a lot of other DJs in this game who have just been sitting, who are good at it, you know. So the learning curve never ends. Let's learn. Maybe I might learn a few things from them. They can learn a few things from me. Like, okay, Maaz, A, B, C, D. Teach me how to do this. Teach me how to do that. Link me up with this, because I never do gatekeeping. I never do that. I never do that.
Yeah, gatekeeping is not good for an industry that is growing.
Exactly.
You need to put everyone on.
Exactly.
And then grow together. You know.
Yes.
So there's gatekeeping in the DJ circles as
there's
well.
a lot. There's gatekeeping in the DJing circle. The biggest issue is gatekeeping, loyalty. You know, when you want to help someone, you might they might not take it in a positive way.
Yeah.
They're going to always take it in a negative way. I won the award. The shows, we have a big group known as shows and updates. There were like 2 to 3 people who weren't happy that okay, and then they started indirectly bashing me. But I felt like, okay, if I reply to them, it's just going to be wasting my time.
Yeah, yes.
Why should I spoil my night?
Yeah.
You know. So there's gatekeeping. You know, that okay, don't take him. He's not good. You know, stuff like that. So I believe it's in every industry.
Yeah, it is.
But the more we decide to avoid it, the more bread for everyone.
True.
The more bread for everyone, and it's how we're supposed to work.
Yeah, definitely.
It's how we're supposed to work. We should be able to create a positive environment.
Yeah.
Right. So some people take it lightly. Like I might go to somebody and tell them that, listen, bro, you're good, but fix A, B, C, D. They might not. Yeah, they might get offended. Yeah, for example, the way Slomo came to me and he was like, it hurts my ears. At this generation cannot take that.
True.
Cannot take that.
True.
You know. So at the end of the day, just something that has to
be open-minded. If you want to learn, if you want to grow, let other people speak into your art and take the positive things.
Yes.
You know, change, grow, and move on. You know. You talked about like Ramadan, and I want to understand like with your religion and DJing.
Good question.
How does that play around? I mean,
okay.
I feel like it's also something that people need to understand.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So basically, I'm a Muslim, right? My religion is Islam.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. The definition of Muslim is somebody who believes in God.
Yeah.
The religion is Islam.
Yeah.
Right. So of course there is a lot of backlash is coming from my community.
Yeah.
Right. My own family was like, what are you doing? You know, music is prohibited, you know, in Islam. And I do understand that, right?
Yeah.
However, I'm not there to promote anything illegal. You know what I'm saying, right? I have this skill that I want to show. And I want to entertain people with that skill, right? It's the same people who talk about me being a DJ, but then you'll find them at their weddings, they're entering on songs.
Events, they still want you to come.
Yeah, and then they still want me to come. They still want a DJ, you know. So it's like, you know, there are people who want to talk.
Yeah.
There are people who just keep quiet and accept it. There are people who support you, right? So you just have to differentiate. But of course, there is a lot of in the start I got a lot of criticism.
Friction,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How did you handle it? How did you deal with it?
I kept quiet and I was like, I'm going to do what I like doing, right? What makes me who I am, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, at the weddings, you guys are having songs. You're entering to songs at your houses. You're having karaoke nights. You know, you're listening to songs in full blast. So people are around you also listening to songs.
Even in your cars, everywhere.
Exactly. So in your cars, there's music everywhere. So if somebody comes and tells me these things, I'm like, okay, all right. I just say, okay, that's it, and then I just move on because I should start telling them that, okay, you know, you're doing this. Why you're pointing fingers at me? Then the conversation just becomes
gonna go crazy.
Crazy. You know? So I just leave it. As long as I'm happy, my family, my sister, my wife is very supportive.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Yeah. She's the one who got me my virtual DJ license, the Pro Infinity license. So it really helps me out till today because I can plug and play with any controller I want. And my parents, of course, my parents had this before. You know, they were like, "What are you doing?" But then when they saw that, okay, this guy is careful. He comes at night. He's very careful. He drives safe. He doesn't drink. He doesn't. Okay, I do like smoke shisha or vape, you know, at times. But then I don't drink alcohol, so I'm always sober. You know, a few energy drinks does not harm. Yeah. And yeah, that's how I take care of myself. So that gained their trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once they figure that out, they're like, okay, yeah.
What's the biggest event that you've played at?
Biggest event, okay. There was Beerland, Youngstunner, where Youngstunner didn't show up.
Shout out.
That was big.
Yeah.
The one that Youngstunner didn't show up.
He did not.
But it was big.
It was really big.
It was big.
Yeah.
And you know, like like artists, Malawian artists, Kell, Malinga, Temwa, yo, bro, they did a very good job.
Yeah.
It was huge.
It was huge.
And then
we saw the highlights.
And then the opening of Garden Lounge.
Yeah.
At 6 Miles.
Yeah, it was dope.
That was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge. There was Drink Semba, and then there's Lake of Stars.
Shout out, man.
Yeah, there's Lake of Stars.
Your top DJ.
Top 5.
Yeah, who's your top DJ? Nah, I'm not gonna say top 5.
Top 5?
Nah.
Okay,
Your
then I'll
top
just
DJ,
mention.
number-
Then I'll just mention the number of
Hey,
people. Okay. Ish.
Yeah, I know, right? Like ish.
You're going to Okay. There's DJ Slomo. He taught me. The reason I'm here is because of him.
Yeah.
If you want to witness what he does, he plays at Aero. He's a resident DJ at Aero Lounge. There's DJ Slomo. There's DJ Muchi, right? There's VJ. There's Mighty Virus. There's Flame. Flame is crazy.
Yeah,
Flame
he's intense.
Bro, he's intense.
Yeah.
There's Maya, right? There's DJ Maya, of course, one of the old pioneers in the industry, but I got to learn a lot from him as well. There's DJ Wayne.
Wayne is dope as well. He's been in the game for years.
He's been in the game for years, and Wayne is like a brother to me, because without him, he's the second person after Slomo. Without him, I wouldn't have gotten to this place, because he's the one who got me exposure around the whole of Malawi. When it comes to newspapers, when it comes to venues, when it comes to traveling, you know, Zuzu, people know me because of Wayne. Blanta, people know me because of Wayne. So that's the impact.
That's love
Wayne.
right there. Shout out to Wayne, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And he's a good guy. All these guys, you know, you can go to them and you be like, teach us. They're ready to teach you, because they have nothing to lose. They've already made it. You know what I'm saying?
Top brand.
Yeah. Top brand.
Yes. There's Pioneer, there's Nomag, there's so many.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Which one is your top brand?
Of course, Pioneer. Pioneer is my top brand. The way Pioneer makes its instruments is just something unique. Then number 2 is Tractor.
That Tractor is legit, but it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. Tractor is very legit, but it's expensive because it's a German brand, Native Instruments.
Yeah.
But the way they build their gear,
it's crazy.
It's crazy. That quality,
they have the quality and the ecosystem, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Like I'm a fan of Native Instruments, you know. So
that's what's up.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. The quality is just
it's crazy.
Something else.
Yeah. What's your top, like, dopest go-to software for DJing?
Okay. From the start, virtual DJ.
You've never switched?
I've never switched. I've
Serato,
tried Serato. I've tried Rekordbox. Of course, I'm playing back to back with DJ Happy. Oh yeah, also put Happy on the list.
The list.
Because I and Happy are like this.
Yeah.
When it comes to back-to-back mixing, we have our own group called BPM.
Yeah.
And Matt is our manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So when Happy is there with his Rekordbox, I do just play around Slomo with his Serato. Yeah. But I have been a virtual DJ guy since the start. And right now, you know, back in the days, it was like, okay, if you're not using Serato, then right now things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
When it comes
exactly. So when it comes to the uses of stems, you know, it's virtual DJ.
Crazy.
Then there's Tractor.
Yeah.
They have their
stem select.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
Correct. Then later on, the rest comes.
Yeah. So lastly, I would ask you, what's the best time to DJ at an event? The best time for you to say, this is the golden time now.
Okay.
Let me show what I have to show.
All right. The best time I would prefer, according to me, right, is the starting hours, because you're free to play a wide range of music selection, whereby even when there are few people around, you're going to stick in their mind. You know, they'll be like, okay, what this guy did was amazing. He's bringing tracks from, you know, way back, and he's bringing other tunes that we haven't heard, but they sound so nice.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best
time,
because that's the best time for you
to sell yourself.
Exactly, to sell yourself, because people would say that, okay, the best time to sell yourself is when it's packed. No, it's not. It's not like that. At the end of the day, what happens is that when it's packed, it's more saturated, right? And it's packed because everybody's now drinking,
yeah,
enjoying.
so they don't have time to be
exactly
listening
correct.
to your craft. They
Yes.
just want to vibe.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the best time.
All right, bro.
I would prefer.
Thank you for coming through, man. I don't know if you have anything else to say. Your people, if people want to get in touch with you, book you, where do they find you? And then we make it close it.
On Instagram, there's TikTok, there's Facebook, and there's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. DJ _Maaz.
Yeah. When are you opening your YouTube channel?
Soon.
Okay.
I'll come to you for help.
Come through.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we'll do a live set.
Yeah.
People should enjoy what you do. And then actually, you know, I'm inviting you to do that one of these days.
So
do a live set, and then let's see what happens.
Don't be afraid to reach out.
Yeah.
I'm always there to help.
Yeah.
To the people who want to pursue this path.
Yeah.
Right. I am the resident DJ at Leko Stars.
Yeah.
I am the resident DJ at Podfest Malawi.
Yeah.
And I am the resident DJ at Nexus. So reach out.
There you have it, folks. I had DJ Maaz in the studio, and if you want to go DJ route, you know who to talk to. Find him, DJ Maaz everywhere. It is what it is. ZaNyimbo. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Peace out.